like 27,000 crores. The pension which you are getting is 33,000 crores in 24. My lords, it will be an increase of 5 to 6,000 crores. It will not more than 40,000 crores, my lords. Out of 4 lakh 27,000 crores. That is our short submission, my lords. Now I may take the rules. All India impact, even if there is.
All right, Dr. Singh, read the prayer.
No, I'm not. I'm impleader, my lords. I'm not the main, my lords. I'm not the person who's come. We are the employees association who want, because this matter is pending before the court, our impleadment is allowed.
Anyway, one minute.
Yes, my lords.
The appeal is filed against a judgment of the High Court passed in a writ petition.
Correct.
Filed by MC Singla.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
there are other connected matters also.
Oh, very well.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the relief claimed in the MC Singla's petition? That is what we want to see, and then you can proceed.
Yes, ma'am.
Read that prayer.
Page 158.
158, yes. PDF page 226.
The RBI employees.
Be issued directing respondents to update the pension being paid to retirees who retired between so and so at par with and in consonance with the Reserve Bank of India pension scheme and central government pension scheme, and continue to update the pension.
And we have our own pension regulations.
Ongoing process in accordance with law with retrospective.
उनको कह रहा हूँ ध्रुव मेहता जी को बैठ.
And to pay all consequential benefits to the petitioners after removing all the anomalies created against the spirit of settlement dated 29/10/93.
Correct, man.
Yes.
Today also with the same prayer is there.
Yes.
Updation. And not merely increase in DNS allowance from 19 people who have retired in 2000. What they are getting is only DNS allowance. They are not getting updated version. I have my lord chart to show that the people who are who is general manager who retired in 2002 is getting far less today as compared to the clerk who will retire in 2022 because of lack of updation. If the updation doesn't take place, my lord, in the years to come, any employee who retires in 2002 will, my lord, the class 1 employee or the highest employee will get, even the cabinet secretary will get less pay scale than the clerk because the updation has not taken place. And my lords, my lords may note down.
Dr. Singh,
Yes, ma'am.
This concept of updation, where do we get it from? Please tell us.
Rule 25, Rule 35.
Let us
Rule
see
35.
that straight off.
Rule 35.
Where do we get that?
Yes, ma'am. इसमें निकालना है 35. Convenience one.
Have you prepared a convenience compilation?
107.
Let us have the convenience compilation.
Because our AOR is still in his way.
No. The regulations are there.
Yes.
Generally, all the public sector banks will be having same kind of
Same, my lords. Bank, they are framed under section 19 bracket 2 of the Regulations Act. RBI Act. No, Nationalization Act of 1974. Okay. Not RBI. Nationalization Act of 1974. 1970.
Nationalization Act
70. Very.
Section 19.
19.2.
19.2?
And under section 19.2, this.
No, right. What do you want?
This will be at page 34.
Of your convenience compilation?
Of this convenience, we have just entered over.
Page 32.
Yes, page 34.
34.
So this is under the regulations 95.
My lord, this is a yes, my lord. This is the no, this is 95 itself. This is under my lord. This has been under section 19 bracket 2 of the Nationalization Act. R12 my lord of this.
Read.
Yes, my lord. Page, my lord. Amount of pension, Rule 35.
Yes. Formula given in Appendix 1.
Yes, my lord. My lord, is very important. I will just read. My lord, everything turns on this, my lord. In respect of employees who retired between 1st of January, because my lord, this pension was made applicable for 1186. My lords may take it, my lord, 1186. But before 31st October 1987, basic pay and additional pay will be updated as per formula given in Appendix 1. This is the Appendix 1, which is exactly same as 4th Pay Commission.
Where are you reading from?
Page, my lord.
Page 32.
Page, my lord. So this.
ये एक और दिया है, अच्छा नया एक और कंपाइलेशन ये वाला लीजिए.
Sorry, my lord. Page maybe 17, my lord. No, this is really कौन सा page है?
Something else you have given here.
You are reading annexure P R12.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
That is at page 34.
I said 34.
R12, yes.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Which one? Oh, page numbering is problem.
Page 34.
Page numbering is a problem.
34. 34.
Yes,
My lords, I may read again, my lords.
yes.
In respect of employees who retired between 1st of January 1986 before 31st 1987, because it was made applicable from 1/1/1987, my
All right,
1/11/1987. So, my lord, the updation was given.
Will be updated
Basic
as-
pay, additional pay will be updated as per formula given in Appendix 1. Kindly see Appendix 1. This is same as Fort Pay Commission, my lords.
Just wait a minute.
Madam.
Now we are dealing with the employees who retired between 1987 to 2002.
Not till today.
Oh, sorry,
92.
2002.
2002. That's what the High Court
That's right.
judgment
That's
reads.
correct, my lord.
No, that is there also in the.
That's
Yes,
the press.
My lord,
Yes.
one minute, my lord.
Let's
Because
not.
Dr. Singhvi,
2002,
please,
man.
please.
My lord,
Have patience.
my lord, this will impact even employees even till today, because updation will happen according if the judgment is handed now. If we succeed, 4th pay commission, 5th pay commission, 6th
That
pay
is all right. That is a subsequent cascading effect.
Yeah.
But before the High Court, you see,
Yes, madam.
the first judgment we are having, MC Singla,
Yes,
Para
madam.
2.
Yes,
The
madam.
appellants claim to have retired between January 1, 1986 to October 31, 2002
Correct, man.
from various banks, and the grievance put forth by them in their petitions was that there was no updation of their pension in
Correct, madam.
contemplated so and so.
Correct, madam.
Now you yourself say that subsequently retiring employees are already given this benefit of updation.
No, man, they are not given.
Then you just now said that
No,
it's
my
not
lord, they are not
wait,
given.
wait. You just now argued
My
or
lord.
pointed out that a clerk retiring now will be drawing more pension than a class 1 officer retiring.
Because what happens is, my lord, the pension always, my lord, what happens is when you suppose a clerk retires in 2022, he gets half of the pension which is retiring last pay draw.
Right. So by
his
that
pay-
time his pay has already been upgraded.
Yes. And because of we have retired earlier, our pay scales are not updated according to this formula. This is the anomaly which is created, man. My lord, if the pension is not updated, any cabinet secretary, even if retires in 2022, will get far less than the clerk who retires today.
Only DA is being added.
Only
that's all.
Already is being added according to regulation 37.
Now let us see the appendix 1.
Yeah,
Updation
appendix
formula.
1. No, my lord, this formula, appendix 1.
On the next page, page 35.
Yes.
Your grievance is that this formula is not being applied.
Yes, my lord. My lord,
Mr. Mehta, please.
right.
It seems all the Mehtas are very impatient.
I plead
And
guilty.
this is a request from
I plead guilty, my lord.
Justice Mehta to Mr. Mehta, yes.
My lord, what happens is, my lord, this is a statutory regulation. So our submission is, and my lord, this has been changed. Kindly turn to next page, page 36. Next
Yes.
page. Now, my there are two important aspects which come. The basic pay, this is from 2003, 13/2003. Basic pay, pension and additional pension where applicable shall be. My lord, it was will, it will be updated as per formula given in appendix 1. Now, what happens is the earlier, my lord's earlier point of January 86 to 31st October 1987 has been taken away. Now it becomes open-ended. But the formula says it still says 1st of January 86 to 31st October
The
1987.
period has been removed and it has been
Made open-ended.
effective at par in a generic manner to everyone.
Everybody. Now, my lords, but my lords, appendix one remains the same.
Remains the same.
And the law of section, if we apply General 8 of the General Clauses Act, my lords, if there is a reference to any law, and if that law is repealed,
Why don't you first satisfy us that the appendix 1 is not being applied? And what is the response to that?
my lord, yes, they are not applied because they say that it is applicable only from 1st of January to 31st October 1987.
Only that category of employees who retire between that short window.
period will get it, others will not get it. And they have rendered the entire regulation 35 as nugatory.
So just figuratively speaking, any bank manager who retires between this period 1st January 86 to 31st October 87 is getting updation.
Yes, my lord.
And the one who retires after that is not getting
Till
updation.
date. And our submission is, if we apply Section 8 of the General Clauses Act, my lords, these are statutory regulations. If we apply Section 8, we say that if any reference is made to any act, my lords, and if that act is repealed, then a new enactment which comes will be read into this. So that means this is for the fourth commission. We say same please apply for 5th, 6th and 7th. Because Rule 35, which is still continues to be in a statute book, and they have removed that, my lord, that 1st January 86 to 31st October is removed from the amendment which was brought on 1st of March 2003. And my lord, why I say financial implication, their answer is always financial.
That's the only answer they have.
Mostly. And the second answer is that it is only confined to this few months. This is the second answer.
And what about the anomaly? Because you are giving this particular benefit to certain set of employees who are retiring in the small window, and the others are not being given.
Others are
What
not
is their answer? What is their answer?
Because it is statute says only.
Statute says only those things.
Only those.
And what about the statute as amended on 1/3/2003?
Because appendix says the same thing. Appendix has not been amended.
Under the appendix, if calculated, you are getting all the benefits.
We will get all the benefits. And appendix will also be, my lords, updated according to Section 8, according to 4th phase, 6th, 7th.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
It cannot, this formula will change because thereafter, my lords, formulas have become more stricter. And RBI, my lords, employees have got it. I have got that, my lords, that circular also of 2019. The RBI employees, they have applied this formula till from 2019, my lords, they have been given.
And you brought this on record?
Yes, well, that is part of this only, I think.
I don't think so.
इसके इस part है ना, इस RBI circular. I have read it, I'll just bring it to you. That's our short submission. And my lords, this has happened after, my lords, lot of negotiation. I'll go to that record, my lords, which was happened between the my lords, the unions, and then, my lords, the bank
Management, yes.
management. And, my lords, I will just give the chart, which is very important, my lords.
Yes.
Because, my lords, financial implication is something, and we are not going to take anything from the government. It is our own money which we want it back, my lords. They can't sit over and, my lords, the 4,27,000 crore fund for, my lords,
That is a pension fund.
pension fund. And what they are giving us is 33,000 crores. And, my lords, the increase would be about 5,000-6,000 crores.
Pension fund would be available to all employees.
So
not
it
you.
is for all employees.
Today,
Yes, my lord. What they are giving per annum is last year 4,27,000.
all the employees of all banks.
All banks,
all
30,000.
PSUs.
Yes, my lord. 33,000 crores. And, my lord, the increase would be 5,000 crores per year. So it will come to about 40,000 crores. So it will not be more than 10 to 15%. It is our own amount. And, my lords, may take it, my lords, may record this. If there is any money which is not borne out from the record, they may reduce our pension accordingly.
Any money means what?
We will not take any money outside this fund. This is our own fund, created under the statute. Why should we deprive? Because they want to create that rigidly apply and erroneously apply the regulations. And, my lord, this hyper-technical thing of, my lord, because these are many other.
So what did the High Court say? You lost from single judge division bench both?
High Court has not, my lord, dealt with it, my lord.
No, let us see the reasoning first.
Yes, my lord.
This issue is not there.
My lord, but this issue is, my lord, all
not- issue
employees
is
are
not
here,
there.
my lord. They have been waiting for last, my lord, these are octogenarian
That's why, my
persons,
lord, I was
septuagenarian
wanting to
persons.
interrupt. This is not the issue.
This is the very issue in the very opening para of the High Court order, sir. We
No.
just now read.
My lord,
And that is
Can I
a relief
explain?
also claimed by them.
can I explain, my lord? Can I explain? My lord, insofar as, my lord, mode of computation of pension is concerned, there can't be two different yardstick or principles to be applied just because a person retires on earlier than a particular date. That is settled law. But you can't claim parity insofar as quantum of pension is concerned. What they are asking for,
Can the mode of calculation be different for X set of employees and Y set of employees?
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
There cannot be.
Cannot be.
That's exactly
And
what
that's
I
what-
said.
that's
But
what they are
but-
claiming.
No, but what my learned friend is asking is not the principle. He's wanting the quantum of pension
No,
to be
no.
the same.
Principle.
Let's look at the single judge order for a minute.
We just now put you a simple question. calculate their pension as per Appendix 1.
Correct.
Are you doing it or not?
Yes.
Let's
Demonstrate that. What are you adding other than DNS allowance, please?
Not
Simple question, Mr.
Yes.
Mehta.
yes.
Are you adding anything other than the DNS allowance? Let us see Appendix 1. No dispute on Appendix 1 applicability?
No, I'm not disputing the applicability. These are pension regulations
Yes,
of the bank.
so you can't dispute fairly so. Now let us see.
Yes.
Of 2 employees. 1 employee, three sets we will just
All
for
right, we'll
demonstration.
just make a note so that, my lord,
note.
I'll get that information
3
also.
employees
I
who
just make
retired
a,
between
yes.
3 employees who retired between 1st January 86
Yes.
and 31st October 87.
Right.
What they are getting in terms of Appendix 1.
All right, my
The
lord.
entire detail broken up
All
into
right.
every head.
Yes.
Second set of employees who retired after this date 1987
Yes.
till 92.
till
92 because 5 years, man.
2002 or 92, all right, 92, whatever it is.
Yes.
Till 92.
No, 2003. Let us see 2003
Yes.
because this amendment is of 2003.
After-
And those after retiring after 2003.
So 2003.
3 sets
Yes.
of calculations you give us.
2003 till date.
Yes, till date.
One employee. We
One
just want
employee.
one employee. We just want to see an example
Yes.
how the calculation is being made.
Very well, my lord. I'll get this information from the bank, my lord. I'll get this information. And my lord, if your lordship don't mind now, can I just take your lordship through some pages, my lord? Because I find, my lord, the argument is not the argument which was canvassed. Can I just take 2-3 minutes, my lord, of your lordship?
Even if we
time?
do not canvass this argument there,
The
it is
amendment
a
is also
regulation
not
which
discussed.
provides that this is how the pension is to be calculated.
No, I understand.
Irrespective of their argument, forget it.
Yeah.
You tell us whether you are calculating the pension according to this regulation or not. Simple as that.
According to the regulation.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Dr. Singhvi, perhaps you can provide us the same calculation from your side.
Yes, madam.
Let us have a comparative.
Yes, madam. We'll do that, madam.
Do that, my lord.
We'll
No,
do that,
no
madam.
problem. Any,
And my lord, and we'll provide it according to the successive
Yes,
pay
every year.
commissions.
Yes, every
Yes,
year.
correct,
Every
madam.
year.
Starting from the date of retirement
Yes, madam.
Till date.
till
Yes,
date
madam. We'll do that, madam.
of 3 separate employees
Yes, madam.
falling in
But
3
when I
different
had-
periods.
The calculation which we had was the difference between the wheel
Yes,
or one
about precisely in
one
accordance with
one rank, my lord.
precisely in accordance with this appendix.
Correct, madam.
Give us this
Yes, madam.
calculation.
लिखिए learned counsels for the party may file additional documents as follows within a period of 4 weeks. Number 1, the pension calculation of an employee who retired in between after 1st day of January 86 but before 31st day of October 1987, giving year-wise calculations up to date. Number 2, an employee of the bank who retired after 1st November 1987 till 1st March
2000.
1st March
31st, 28th February.
28th February 2003 with the same details as one above, and an employee who retired after 1st March 2003 with the same details as provided above. List this case again. I think 2 weeks time would 2 weeks time is good.
No problem, my lord.
2 weeks time grant कर दीजिए ऊपर और उसमें डेट लगा दीजिए 25th February ऊपर
Lord,
लिख
could it be
दीजिएगा.
a week earlier or a week later? Because 25th I've got something.
We can have on 18th, we have no problem.
18th, madam.
18th हो जाएगा. We'll try to do it before 18th, my lord.
18th February.
We'll try to do it
उसके ऊपर
before 18th.
लिखिएगा, we have heard Dr. Manish Singhvi, learned senior counsel appearing for the appellant, and Mr. Dhruv Mehta, learned senior counsel appearing for the respondent at length. The list as parted on that date कर दीजिए. Because this is only controversy.
Yes, madam.
We have heard.
Well, I have something to say, but
all right.
I'll
Of course.
reserve my five.
Both of sides will resolve. Oblige, madam. My lords are narrowed down, and that's the crux.
Not direct
Oblige,
down, my lord. This is quite different from what has been argued. I'll show that next time.
So Mehta, as I said, argument is irrelevant. This is the only issue. You are bound by your regulation. And you have to pay to your employees as per the regulation. If you are not paying, you will have to pay.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes, Lordship, please.
My lords, in 119, we are seeking adjournment, my lords. Mr. Nadkar.
Please. Right. Let's kindly see the last order. My lord should ask them to file the pay scales, my lord.
Yes.
The basic argument which we are making was, my lord, in short.
Have they filed something?
Yes, my lord, they have filed. Kindly see.
I think
My lords, what has happened is, it might be in defect, but what has happened is, my lords, they have agreed on the basic query, my lords, that it is only basic pay plus, my lords, DA. They are only giving some ex gratia from 2022, but basically they are only giving basic pay plus DA. They are not giving updating,
Increments, etc., which apply.
my lords.
They are not paying.
One basic, kindly see, my lord, what they give is basic pay plus DNS allowance. And from 2022, they are
reading this from.
My lords, this is the application which they have filed, additional documents they have filed. Our affidavit also says,
लाइए दीजिए एफिडेविट निकालिए
they have filed on, my
must
lords.
have been filed after 5th of February.
19th February is the date of my lord's affidavit.
Have you filed it or not?
yesterday night, 3 o'clock, they said that 2 pages are dead. Because that was defective, there was also. I'm carrying a hard copy if you're not.
Yes.
Pass on. It is not filed so far, actually. However, defect, it is in defect.
Just to point out that this is the matter.
Yes, yes. We remember that.
My lords, kindly turn to page 15.
Say there is. Save DA.
Page 50.
15.
15.
Interesting.
So,
My lord, the basic pay remains the same. My lord, page 15. Throughout, my lords, kindly turn the page. Basic, they
So
only.
this should go up as per you with yearly increments,
Yes,
etc.
with the revise every 5 years, revision in the pay scale.
Revision,
There
yes.
should be revision in pay pension also.
Yes.
According to the formula regulation 35. That is our short submission, my lord. Kindly see, and they are giving some ex gratia from 2020.
all right now, Mr. Dhruv Mehta has to answer this.
Yes.
And
You will
my
have
lord,
an
the second
aggregate
point is,
position tomorrow.
Just,
You are for?
but I am for the SLP petitioner. My learned friend is for the intervener. But since
Very
I was
no, I am implemented, my lords, and we
Ah,
are.
no, we are not quibbling. We are on the
No,
same
he is not
side.
the original petitioner.
Yeah, I am the original petitioner. I just want to make two short submissions after my learned friend is completed.
Submissions were made on the last date. We had understood the issue and we had required Mr. Mehta to file an affidavit and place on record the status of the, if you have read the last order.
Very well. I just wanted
Under 3 categories, under heads, we had wanted
Manoj,
the
the
details of the
disparity-
pension.
Dr. Singhvi, probably what you want to say is that, say the petitioner who is depicted at table at page number 15,
Yes, my lord.
in 2014 he should have come at par with the petitioner, this Devashish Dev.
Yes,
That's
my
what
lord.
your argument is
Yes,
with
my lord.
revision.
At least, my lord, what happens is we are not seeking one rank, one pay.
Mhm.
Because there is always be disparity. But what we are seeking, there should be updation.
Revision of pay. with-
Revision of pension also.
Pension also.
It is also DS Nakara says that, and my lord, there is a judgment in All India Judges Association also which says, and kindly see what happens is, my lords. My lords, I will just give you small, my lords, that compilation which we had given. My lords, may turn to page 30. My lord, may turn to page 30, my lord. I'll just give you small background on how we are being discriminated.
All right, let Mr. Mehta come. We will have it next week.
Only.
Very well.
I'm appearing 103 minutes. What we want is not only, not as an year basis, what we want is have whatever you are giving to RBA. Because the tripartite agreement says, whatever given to RBA should be followed to us. That's
And central government employees. These were the initial in
all. So, we
All right, all right.
My lord, may I just point out something to my lords?
Yes,
Your lordships will hear this matter
yes,
later.
yes.
I only wanted to add something to what they have already said.
You added on the next date.
Very well.
Very well. Public.
Okay. The details as required by order dated 5th February 26 have been filed by the respondent. Full stop. On the request of Mr. Mehta, Learned Senior Counsel appearing with the respondent, case is adjourned today. List again on 11th March.
Lordship.
I was requesting 12th March.
12th March, very well. 12th March is also Thursday, hearing day.
Very well.
As part चल रहा है ना ये?
Yes,
Said last week.
Soft copy of the affidavit filed by the respondent.
Well, we have also filed.
By the
Yes.
registrar. Very
We
well.
have also
We
filed
also
a charge.
filed.
We have
All
also
right.
filed one.
They're filed by the parties कर दीजिए उसको.
Yes, my lord. Public.
Obliged.